Why does bad communication create misunderstandings at work? Imagine trying to put together a puzzle with missing or mismatched pieces. That's what bad communication feels like in a workplace. When messages aren't clear, everyone struggles to see the full picture. This can lead to mistakes, frustration, and even conflicts. It affects how well teams work together and how engaged employees feel. When communication is confusing or incomplete, employees might guess what they're supposed to do instead of knowing for sure. This guesswork can cause errors and missed deadlines. Sometimes, people assume others understand what they mean without checking. These assumptions often lead to misunderstandings. For example, if a manager gives vague instructions, employees might interpret them differently. One person might think a task is urgent, while another sees it as optional. Different communication styles also play a role. Some people prefer quick, direct messages, while others want detailed explanations. When these styles clash, messages can get lost or misunderstood. Information overload is another problem. When employees get too many emails or messages at once, they might overlook important details. This overload can cause confusion about priorities or responsibilities. Listening is just as important as speaking. If managers or team members don't actively listen or ask questions, misunderstandings grow. Feedback helps clarify things, but if it's ignored, errors can happen. In workplaces with diverse cultures or languages, messages can get lost in translation. Cultural norms influence how people interpret words and actions. If managers aren't aware of these differences, misunderstandings can happen easily. Also, when employees feel hesitant to speak up or share concerns, problems stay hidden. This lack of open communication leads to hidden issues that can grow into bigger misunderstandings. For new managers and young professionals, understanding these causes is key. Clear instructions with enough context help prevent confusion. Encouraging questions and confirming understanding make sure everyone is on the same page. Recognizing different ways people communicate allows leaders to adapt their style. Managing the flow of information prevents overload. Practicing active listening and creating safe spaces for open dialogue build trust. Being aware of cultural differences and language barriers helps avoid unintentional misunderstandings. When managers address these areas, misunderstandings decrease. This improves employee engagement and creates a positive work environment. Clear communication builds trust and alignment, which are the foundation of good leadership. When everyone understands each other well, teams perform better, and people feel more connected and motivated. That's how good communication helps everyone succeed at work.